Let's say you have an important event in 6 months' time. You're getting married, or you're going to start college or a new job, or you just have a weird premonition that you're going to run into your ex completely disheveled and barefaced. Here is how you create your best skin naturally. No expensive skincare, no treatments, certainly no needles, just leveraging the power of science and eating well to create enviable skin from the inside out. A quick hello if this is the first time we're meeting. My name is Fiona. I'm a registered nutritionist with a master's degree in nutritional medicine, and on this channel we talk about nutritional skincare, which is the concept that the food that you eat can be an easy, effective part of your skincare routine. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to make sure you're the first to get all the latest science-backed tips. Let's get into this. So 6 months out from the big event, whatever it is, I am going to focus on eating smart, and that means eating to keep my blood sugar stable. That is because research shows that eating in this way can do everything from clearing your skin to literally slowing the aging process. Now, the really good thing about this is that it does actually give you quite fast results. But the reason I'm doing it 6 months out is because I know that this way of eating is going to become a lifelong habit, and I'm giving myself time for it to really bed in. So there are two key principles of eating to keep your blood sugar stable. And the first one is to have protein with every meal or snack. So protein are things like meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dairy, and pulses and legumes, and you want to aim for a palm-sized portion with every meal. The second principle is focusing on fiber-rich, colourful sources of carbohydrate. So instead of the white, sweet, and fluffy carbs, think white rice, white bread, white pasta, you want to go for the fiber-rich, colourful carbs, things like whole grains and fruits and vegetables. If the way you eat is currently quite different to this, and you slowly embrace these two principles, you are going to see a profound difference in your skin and your energy levels, actually. And if you want to learn more about this, I've done a whole video which kind of delves into this in more detail, which I will link up here for you. 5 months out from the big day or the big event, I am going to embrace healthy fat. Now, your skin loves healthy fat. It acts like moisturizer from the inside out, and it also dials down inflammation, which means less redness. The best healthy fats come from things like oily fish, chia seeds, flaxseed, walnuts, and other nuts and seeds. I'm going to try and have some healthy fat with every meal or snack. So whether that's having salmon for dinner, or it's having a handful of almonds and dark chocolate for a snack, or even just stirring in flaxseed to my porridge or oatmeal in the morning, I'm going to get it in. I'm doing this at 5 months out because I'm giving these fats time to really embed themselves in my skin cells, and it's worth it because research shows that people who eat more of these types of healthy fats have plumper, more youthful looking skin, and we all want that whatever our age. 4 months out from the big day, I'm going to start taking a probiotic. Now, we all know by now that our gut and our skin are connected, and if your gut isn't happy, your skin is going to struggle to be happy too. Probiotics are little capsules of good bacteria which help to create a calm and productive environment in your gut, which has a knock-on effect on your skin. So it's not surprising that studies show that taking probiotics can reduce signs of aging, boost barrier function and hydration, and even help with skin conditions like acne and eczema and psoriasis. But here's the thing, the effect of probiotics are strain specific. So what that means is that the best probiotic for acne might not be the best probiotic for acne aging. Different probiotics for different skin uses is a whole video in and of itself, and actually if you'd like me to do that, please let me know in the comments below. But for now, let's keep it simple. I think based on the research we have so far, it's reasonable to take a probiotic that blends several species of bacteria. Species that are often used for skin are things like Lactobacillus paracasei, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus salivarius, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, and also Bifidobacterium breve. So flip over the probiotic pot and see if the capsule contains any of these species. Or you can just choose a probiotic that is specifically marketed for skin, and there are quite a few of those out there now, and I guarantee you they will contain one or more of these species. So is taking a probiotic a complete solution for gut health and skin health? Absolutely not. But is taking a probiotic easy, relatively inexpensive, and likely to have some impact? Yes. So I think it's worth a try. Now, most probiotic trials run for about 12 weeks, but I'm going to start taking it 4 months out just to give myself a little bit of wiggle room. So 3 months out, I am going to eat the rainbow, and that means I'm going to go large on eating colourful fruits and vegetables. Now, I've done a whole video on this again, which I'll link up here for you, but let me summarise the basic facts. Red, orange, yellow and green fruits and vegetables in particular contain a special compound. When you eat this special compound, it travels to your skin where it gives you a literal glow of health, irrespective of your skin tone. Now, research shows that this glow of health makes you measurably more attractive to other people, which, is going to be super helpful if you're running into that X. To make sure I'm getting enough fruits and vegetables to see this effect, I'm going to aim to cover half my plate with vegetables at every meal. Now, if that feels like too much for you to begin with, that's fine. Just begin where you're at and work up to it. Some vegetables are better than no vegetables. Now, research suggests that these compounds can take up to about 6 weeks to accumulate in the skin, so I'm going to do it 3 months out from the big day to give myself time to work up to having half a plate of vegetables at every meal, and also just to make sure these compounds have the time to build up and give me that glow. 2 months out, I'm going to experiment with fasting. Intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating are huge areas of research right now, and what that means in practice is having 1 or 2 days a week where you eat more lightly, or compressing your eating window every day so you eat all your food within a 10-hour window, say between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. Now, research shows that intermittent fasting or time-restricted feeding have powerful anti-aging effects on other organs, but research into the skin is still developing. But what we do know is that fasting ramps up a process called autophagy. And autophagy is kind of like your body's housekeeping service. It gives it time to come in, tidy up, take out the garbage or the rubbish and do a few minor repairs, all of which has a really positive impact on your skin barrier, and a healthy, strong skin barrier is key to calm and clear skin. So what all this means is that giving your body a break from the hard work of digesting food can be really good for your skin, but it doesn't have to be hard or restrictive. In practice, it could mean finishing dinner at 8 p.m. and then not having breakfast until 8 a.m. That's a 12-hour fasting window and you're sleeping for most of it. Or, if you could push breakfast until 10 a.m, that would be a 14-hour fasting window. I know that any form of food restriction can be really triggering for some people, and I also know that there are certain health conditions and certain medications that don't do well with fasting. So remember that this advice isn't personalised to you, and be sensible. Check in with your doctor, check in with yourself, and if fasting isn't right for you, just skip this one. 1 month out, I am going to prioritise my sleep. So I know this isn't purely food related, but it's so fascinating that I hope you might forgive me. So research funded by Estee Lauder shows that people who sleep badly have accelerated skin aging, and their skin also has a reduced ability to bounce back from minor injuries or minor stresses. But here's the really interesting part. This study also showed that people who sleep well generally feel more attractive. They feel better in their skin, and if you feel better in your skin, it's going to affect how you carry yourself in any situation. Now, I'm no expert on sleep, but I can tell you 2 things that have helped me. The first one is keeping screens out of the bedroom. So if you're watching this in bed, you might want to turn it off at the end, of course. The second one is realizing that good sleep actually begins when I get up. So I make a real effort every day to expose myself to natural sunlight as soon as I can after I get up. So ideally that would mean going out in the garden or just going outside for 5 or 10 minutes. And if I can't do that, I will go to the biggest window in my house and just, let myself soak up the sunlight for a few minutes. I really do feel that makes a difference with helping me to fall asleep later that day. And I know that a month of really good sleep is going to give my skin that extra radiance and that extra edge. So we've arrived at the big day. Whatever it is, you're getting married, you're going to college, you're starting a new job, you're running into that X. Let's recap. I haven't changed anything about my skincare routine. I haven't even had a facial. I've had no treatments. But in 6 months, I have managed to encourage a natural glow, help to clear my skin, strengthen my skin barrier, reduce signs of aging, and dial down inflammation. That is the power of nutritional skincare. And the really cool thing is that I know that after this big day or after this event is over, all of these habits are going to continue paying dividends for my skin now and in years to come. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I will see you next time for another video on nutritional skincare.